Whoa, okay, so this is a wild episode. This is the penultimate episode of season 13, episode 21, entitled Houston, We've Got a Problem. Both parts of this synopsis are pretty wild. Calvin struggles with Tracey's decision to relocate Calvin Jr. to Houston. This reminds me of an episode from a season or two ago where Miranda was planning to move with Christian. I forgot where she was going, but it was someplace far. But essentially, it boiled down to I got this amazing job opportunity that would increase my salary by a lot. And me moving, I'm not trying to take our son away from you, Calvin, or hurt you, but there is nothing left for me here. Wait, they live in Atlanta, right? Yeah. There is nothing in ATL for me because look, we're divorced. You're about to get married to Laura and start your new chapter, but where's mine? And I'm not saying this to be selfish, but it was a very good storyline. But at the end of it, she realizes that she didn't want to, take Calvin's son away from them. So that's why she opted to stay. But it would have been a great storyline to kind of write Miranda out. Not forever, but, whatever. But it looks like a similar storyline is happening here where Tracey is about to move to Houston and take their son with him. Or their son with her. I'm okay with this. It's been great because Calvin Jr., he's had, a major presence for the past 2 seasons now. So if they do want to write him out of the show, this is a good way to do it. But at the same time, it's like, Calvin, you got to realize now, you sowed your oats. I mean, you sowed your seeds. You got the son with Tracey, who is married to another guy. You have your son, Christian, with Miranda, who's your ex-wife. And you're about to get married to Laura. So you can't expect your 2 baby mamas to just, live their lives in a way that benefits you because you'll have proximity to your children. They have lives too that they deserve to live. So I don't know. Just because Tracey moves, that doesn't necessarily mean Calvin Jr. needs to go with her immediately, but I think this could be a way to write. And not to mention, this is episode 21 because the whole thing was Calvin, you need to spend time with your dad to hopefully get your attitude adjustment right. And so he's been away from his mom for a while. So yeah, this could be a good way to write him out of the series. And it doesn't have to be forever, but this would be a good way to write him out for a while. So I think this would be an interesting thing for Calvin to deal with. But something tells me that by the end of the episode, she'll be like, no, I'm staying. But I don't, given that Tracey, Eva hasn't come back to reprise her role in the reboot at all, I don't think we're going to see Tracey make a return in this episode. But yeah, I think Calvin Jr. is either going to stay with his dad a bit longer or go with his mom. Because keep in mind, Calvin and Laura are allegedly going to get married soon. So yeah, keeping their nest empty for a little bit would be beneficial. So I think Calvin Jr. might be going for a while. Even though it would be cool to see him on the big wedding day. So I think even if he does go with his mom to Houston, he'll probably travel back for the wedding. Because Calvin would want his son to be a part of that. Unless he doesn't want to be there because, Calvin Jr. and Calvin Sr. have had friction this season. Malik hosts an impromptu election night watch party with a nervous Councilman Dustman. Yeah, it will be great to follow this storyline because remember, if memory serves, Malik was like kind of the point man on this campaign. So helping the councilman, and if he wins, this could be great for his aspiring political career. So in terms of him being nervous, I wonder if it has to do with, I don't know, a random scandal or something that comes up, or if he's just nervous that he's not going to win. But yeah, this is going to be pretty interesting. Hopefully Lisa's in this episode. We've barely seen Lisa in the past couple seasons. Basically, when Jasmine came back, Lisa's role got diminished, and that's not at the fault of having Jasmine back, but let's be real, the fans Loved the moment that we saw both Jasmine and Janine return to the show. That was like, yes, we finally got it back. It's like when they updated the promotional photo for the series. On one side, you got Janine, Malik, Jasmine, and Curtis. And on the other, you got Ella, Calvin, Miranda, and CJ. And people were like, wait, does that mean Lisa and Laura are gone? And I'm like, no, it just means that they were never main characters. They were neither Lisa or Laura, who have been here since the first season of the reboot. They have never been in any of the promotional material. When I say that, I mean like the promotional photos and whatnot. It's always been these 8 or these 7, because remember, Janine wasn't in much of the promotional stuff, because remember, she just had like a small handful of episodes in her first season because she was listed as a guest star, and then she disappeared for season 10, 11, 12. Yeah, she was gone for like 2 or 3 seasons before she finally came back. So yeah, Janine has been gone for a while, but she's back. And Lisa and Laura, well, Laura has more of a presence, but Lisa, her role kind of dwindled. But when Jasmine and Janine weren't there, she was in a lot of episodes. So yeah, hopefully we get some Lisa in this episode too. But with that being said, that is the penultimate episode of season 13. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I believe this should be airing on April 22nd. Yeah, April 22nd. But like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.